Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. I'm sitting here talking with Monty and Jeffery from the Boilermakers Organization. Gentlemen, I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Spending some time here at the Kentucky Welding Institute National Senior Welding Competition. I think a lot of people don't realize this is more than just a competition. It's an opportunity for employment. So when students, whether they're a current student or whether they're a competitor, graduate our program, you're ready to bring them into your organization as high-paying craftsmen and women. So tell us about the Boilermakers and what you guys do.
Well, that's absolutely right. I mean, our organization's been around since the 1880s. Places like this and things you guys do, we appreciate it because it's a great avenue to get talented welders, riggers. You know, the Boilermakers as a whole, welding is obviously our big emphasis. I mean, if you can weld, you can work. And, you know, coming out to these events, we've picked up a lot of good guys and gals. Like I said, when they come out of your program and they call us, this is, like I said, Jeffrey, the director of training. We bring them down to Hartsville, Tennessee, and give them some training on specifics of what we actually do. It's a great program. We just had several go straight to work.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've got a 4-year apprenticeship if that's the route that they need to go. We've got tank contractors. We've got, you know, we do refinery work. We do powerhouse work, tanks. You know, so it's a wide array of different avenues to come in through the Boilermakers.
So you're into not just one specific industry, you're in every type of industry.
In every type of industry. Any pressure vessels, you can usually find a Boilermaker somewhere on that site.
Okay. So now do you guys work with power generation facilities, not just the coal fire, but natural gas and those type of facilities?
Work them all. We do nuclear plants, coal plants, the HRSG units. It's just not confined to one specific type of power generation.
Okay.
You know, we've got people that come in and go straight to the nuclear plants. They go to the refineries. A lot of tank work at refineries. We also have contractors that do overlay work, and so you know, there's just a lot of opportunity. If someone wants to weld, it's just what flavor they want to weld in.
There you go. I like that flavor. I like that.
What flavor they like, they can get all they want with the Boilermakers.
Yeah. Jeffrey, as director of training, what type of things do you specifically want someone to at least have some knowledge of before they come to you to finish them off with what you specifically need?
Well, I'd like to give KWI an attaboy. I pulled a lot of your graduated students. I recruit from all over the country. When I have an individual come in and say they come from KWI, I know what the product I'm getting.
I appreciate that. Nice, thank you.
And it's a blessing and a breath of fresh air when they say KWI, because I don't have to quiz them much. I already know the product I'm getting.
Right.
And I'll just say this, KWI as a whole across the country, y'all are in the top 5% of the product you're putting out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think for the value for individual, I enjoy coming to events like this, seeing the parents get involved and everything, and I pass that on to the parents. I talk to at different high schools. I was just in Tri-Cities, Johnson City down there. I mean, if they're wanting to go that route, there's a couple other schools I put their name out there as well. But overall, for the product, y'all are spot on.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And you know, as you've seen, we've tried to do a lot of work with simulators and put those students into what they're going to be into when they come to you. Now if someone is watching or listening or is interested, can that student or that person or that craftsman or woman join other locals? So if someone is, say, from California, can you help them get into a local that's in that area, or get into a local that has a lot of work? Maybe there's a lot of work in upstate New York or whatever.
Well, in Boilermaker trade, you got to be willing to travel anywhere in the country. Biggest thing is I express these young kids getting in the program and everything. You're never going to stop learning.
Right.
Technology, machines change about every 5 years. New procedures. If you want to stay working, you got to keep putting yourself back in the loop with the alloys. My background, mostly specialty welding. I've been overseas and everything doing automatic diametrics and stuff. I mean, the technology's out there.
Right.
And the individual that wants to put the effort and learn all those different process, I mean, it's endless.
It sure is.
We're not all made to go to college.
That's right. You know, I'm glad you said that. You know, occasionally we'll do a segment that college isn't for everyone. You know, it's got its place and it's got its purpose, and a lot of people love that 2-year or that 4-year or sometimes that 8-year degree. But jumping into the skilled trades, welding, boiler making, and even truck driving or bricklayer, we need those craftsmen and women in America to keep our country growing strong. And you can start learning and start working and making money almost instantly with programs.
I'll hit on one point on that. Most of the individuals that's come through our program, we call it boot camp. Mm-hmm. We take individuals come out of trade school and we groom them for what we do. We get them ready, and we got signatory contractors that come in every 3 weeks and test them. We got 95% pass rate with the contractors for the individuals that make it through, and we got 100% job placement.
Oh, that's bragging right there. Yeah.
They start out average about $26, $27 an hour starting out.
Yeah, and that's a huge starting salary. You know, you take some of your smaller companies that are in the teens. It's hard for those guys to get the quality welder, and it's like a good steak. You're going to get what you pay for.
Right.
It is.
You know, one thing to keep in mind, because the Boilermakers and the craft, it's a career.
Right.
It's not a job. You know, when I travel around the country and promoting, the Boilermakers, you're getting more than just a paycheck. Mm-hmm. You're getting more than just a per diem, because you're building a retirement, you're building an annuity,
right.
You're getting health and welfare. So you combine all that together, it's a career.
It is.
And you're building towards something to where maybe one day you can, get in your fishing boat and not have to worry about going back to work.
Yeah, that's right.
Retired.
I think we try to teach our young men and women here who are students, if you just invest a small amount today, decades from now, that can grow to a huge amount of funds. And
that is absolutely
right.
Correct. And I tell these young women and young men, today you're 18, you're 20. I said, you're going to wake up in 5 years and you're going to be 30.
Right.
And once you hit the 25 mark, I tell them birthdays come in 5-year increments.
Uh-huh.
And nobody really seems to think of the benefits and different things until they start getting in their 40s. Well, right. You've waited till midway. Start early. Get in a career, build your retirement, build your bank account, and have something that's there when you might not be quite as proficient as you was right. at 20, because everybody knows, your eyes get a little bad, your bones start hurting, and,
right.
At some point you want to hang up the welding hood and enjoy all the years of hard work that you put in. So, we try to promote that too. I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, you can go out and make $100 an hour and be rich for a while, but that's not... Your body's going to fail at some point.
Yeah,
you better think
right.
of the future. That's where I'm at.
So if someone is interested in the Boilermakers, and they're not here, how do they go about getting in contact with you guys? Do you have a certain website they need to jump onto?
Yeah, they can go to the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers. That's pretty much the well-rounded, all-in-one package. They can sign up for an apprenticeship program. They can learn about the ins and outs of the Boilermakers. So, anybody that's just listening, International Brotherhood of Boilermakers. Go to that website, and about anything you want to learn is there. Videos, you can watch videos, you can fill out application. It's kind of a one-stop shop. So I would say anybody that's interested in looking at maybe making this a career, go to the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers website, and you can pretty well get anything you want off of that.
All right. So you guys, you heard it here. Come to 6 months of training at Kentucky Welding Institute. The Boilermakers are already looking for you. They know the value that we add to your career training. You can jump into these great organizations, check them out, see what they got to offer. Maybe it's a career for you.
So hopefully you guys like this video. We'll be putting out more videos on our YouTube channel, so subscribe to that. And also check out our website. We have links and we also have shop for clothing and a virtual tour. Until next time,